Hey everybody, my name is Dave Angelo and I'm doing this video live from my hotel room in Las Vegas. It's Friday, August 24th, 2018. It's around 10:20 a.m. in the morning and I am so excited. I just wanted to shout out to everybody and make this video and share with you what's going on right now, why I'm so excited, and get this message out to as many people as I can as fast as I can. I know I don't have the prettiest stage set up here. I don't have a green screen. You can see my bed over here. But listen, I figured the information was more important than the details, right? So I put on a collared shirt at least, so I don't have a t-shirt on my pajamas. And I did take a shower already, so it's not as rough as I normally would be. But basically, here's what I want to tell you. I want to tell you my personal story and journey over the last about 10 days or so of what I am calling and what is Tiger Leadership, TLG 2.0, which for those of you that know me, that's my company, the Tiger Leadership Group. And for those of you that don't, that's what it is. So it's Tiger Leadership 2.0 with Elepreneurs 2.0 that we are going to release and launch to the world on November 1st. And we have a major convention coming up in Atlanta that we're going to launch Elepreneur 2.0, and Tiger Leadership and Elepreneurs, have merged. Let me tell you my story. So it's all about, again, remember, Elepreneurs 2.0 launching November 1st. And if you are fortunate enough and blessed to be seeing this video, now you are 90 days ahead of the world and many of the people in Elepreneurs, because it's a current company. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. So let me tell you my journey, guys. I have a very good friend, one of my best friends in the entire world. His name is Larry Thompson. And I met Larry about 9 years ago, right around 9 years ago, and his wife, Taylor. And at the time, I was in the network marketing industry, the home-based business industry, and he was hired and brought in by three founders and friends of mine in a company that I was a leader in, and he came there as a consultant to the company. And I had met Larry, and right away I resonated with him. We connected. And to speed this story up, the bottom line is we've always stayed together. I stayed attached and glued to him. And through the years, for whatever reason, he has kept me around. And I am blessed and honored for that and forever grateful. But for about the last 6 years, him and I have been trying to do something together. And every project that he's worked on, I've asked him and always told him, please let me know. And he has. And 2 or 3 other times, I had done what I'm about to tell you that I did last week. And at the end of the day, I had told him, it's not for me. It's not a fit. I'm not in. And he respected that and on we went. As much as I wanted to work with him, and as great as he is, and you're going to hear in a minute, he's a legend, I don't do it just because of my friend Larry, right? It's got to work for me, just like you. If you're going to do something, it's got to be a fit. Doesn't matter who's in it, who's involved. Doesn't matter. It's got to feel good, right? It's got to feel good. So anyway, those of you that know me, I'm currently with a company, a leader of that company, doing pretty well. It's my full-time thing. This is what I do. But let's see, I'm trying to make this as easy as I can. But Larry, about 3 weeks ago now, Larry visited a company called Elepreneurs and went to a meeting. And after that meeting, he basically called me as a friend, nothing business at this point. And he basically told me this great feeling he had after being in an event about 4 or 5 hours with that company and the feeling that he got. And he was just there out of courtesy and seeing if he could help direct and guide that company. So just to fast forward, about 2 weeks ago, after a whole bunch of things got in place, Larry had officially, and his wife Taylor took on a project with this company called Elepreneurs. And basically, this is what happened. He called me. He told me, what he's looking to do, this, that, and the other. So make a long story short, last Wednesday, about 8-9 days ago, I flew into Dallas for the purpose of 2 things. One, to evaluate the company and look at it for myself and my current team and my friends and family. and see if I wanted to be involved with the company. The second reason was to look at the company for Larry and Taylor, to be another set of eyes, another set of ears. What did I hear? Ask questions, to basically evaluate the company that he just committed to work with and see, whatever feedback I could give him. So I was there at two capacities. One was personal, the other was as a friend or, say, a consultant towards to Larry to give him some feedback. And let me tell you what happened. First of all, let me back up. Prior to flying into Dallas last week, and I keep looking around, guys, so you know, first of all, I'm not a good video guy, any of you guys that know me, but I'm trying to remember exactly my journey and exactly what happened to me, because I don't have any notes here. That's why I'm just looking around, because I'm just trying to focus on everything. So prior to flying in last Wednesday, the only thing I knew about Elepreneurs, the company, they're based in Dallas, Texas, by the way, was I have a good friend. And prior to that, about a month or so or two before that, he just coincidentally told me about this great company, this great product that he absolutely swears by, and that he had been investing in the stock since day one that they opened every month, a good amount of money, like tithing, every month he was investing that money. Oh, by the way, it is a publicly traded company that I'm talking about. Elepreneurs is a publicly traded company. So that's all I knew. And I knew two things other than it was great product. He loved it. He swore by it. People were going crazy. The other thing I knew was that they had two challenges, or they were working through two challenges. One, they had shipping challenges, and the other one was customer service challenges. But the reason they had them, which I found out later on, is because they're massive growth. Okay, they had some massive growth quickly. The company is having a lot of success, and that caused shipping issues and customer service issues. Understandable. Doesn't excuse it, because if you get busy, right, if your business explodes, you should be prepared. But if you're not, it's a good reason to have shipping problems and customer service problems, right? But that wasn't enough for me not to go to Dallas, because as far as I'm concerned, if Larry and these other gentlemen that I'm talking about are going to be involved, and I'm going to be involved, shipping issues and customer service issues are things that can be fixed. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. It's not like a terminal illness. It can be cured, right? Not a big deal. So I fly into Dallas last Wednesday. From the airport, I go right to their corporate office. And the purpose was to evaluate. And right when I hit the door, I met a person at the front desk. There were some local leader distributors that were women in the lobby. Actually, one of them I knew. And it was just, I can't tell you, it was just a good feeling, a really good, natural feeling. Now, they didn't know why I was there. They knew Larry. Larry comes in like Elvis Presley. He's a rock star. And they see me with Larry, but they don't know what I'm there. They actually think that I'm part of his training team. Larry, my friend Larry, owns something called the LT Wealth Builder Academy, So anyway, I tour the building. I see everybody from shipping to everybody, staff, and the publicly traded company is actually in the building on the second floor. The design department, the what I don't have here, the green screen video type room. I see it all, and I get a credible feeling about the place, like humbleness and unity and family, like people really just gelling and working together, and like no egos or any of that stuff. So it was a good feeling. And one of the sole purposes, well, really the purpose there was to see the office, but not really the physical part of the office, the people, the feeling I got, and to meet the founder. And the founder of the company and the owner, well, it's publicly traded, the founder of the company and the CEO, his name is Robert Oblon. And if you don't know who Robert is, now I knew of Robert Oblon, but I've never met him until last Wednesday, and the 15th of August. And Robert has had a lot of success, all different types of businesses. Excuse me. And he is actually the original founder, for those of you that are familiar with a company called World Ventures. Okay, they became a just under $1 billion network marketing travel company over 12 years, which they recently hit that high 900 and something $1 million mark just a couple of years ago. And myself I went to that company in 2013, and I actually am still involved in the company. I'm just not active and building it or producing anything, but I still get paid from that company from the work that I did. That's the beautiful thing about our industry. But I went there in 2013, and I was part of that massive growth and got to experience it. That company went from 190 million to almost $1 billion in 4 years. Well, Robert Oblon is the original co-founder of that company. A lot of people don't know that, but he was. He left about 4 years in. That company and him got a divorce. I don't know the details right now. It doesn't matter. So Robert has a lot of business experience in and out of network marketing. So now, that day, I spent about, give or take, I'm guessing here, 3 to 4 hours with Robert Oblon. Okay? Basically, where you guys are sitting, woo, I'm excited, guys, my tongue don't always cooperate. Where you're sitting was Robert, where I'm sitting is me, and to my right, your left would be Larry Taylor. About half of the time was the three of us, and half of the time it was Robert and I by ourselves one-on-one. And for those of you that know me, you know I'm not shy, and you know, I respect people for their success, but I don't put anybody on a pedestal. So I was just me, and I asked questions, and I listened to a lot of what he had to say, and I asked the things that I wanted to ask him. And let me tell you what I got from this gentleman. Few things. First of all, he's confident and no doubt a great businessman and a great marketer from what he told me and what I know his resume is. But I also got the dude is also humble enough to speak and say where he's not strong in. It's not his strongest place, right? And not only he's humble about it, he mentioned it more than once that there's areas that he's not the strongest in, and he's open and willing to either adjust, change, fix, whatever, difficulties, whatever needs to be done. And I'll tell you, it's one thing to say that, because you hear that all the time, right? I'm open, but to actually do it is a whole nother thing, and I'll tell you what I mean. So I'm in there talking to him, and as Robert's sharing with me his history and his story, and as he's coming along and telling me, you know, what he used to do with travel business, service-based network marketing type companies, and now being in a health and nutritious product company, retail wholesale, you know, you can buy the product at wholesale and sell it at retail and get a product. Even if you don't recruit a distributor or enroll anybody in your entire life, you can make income from just the product. And I'm going to tell you what I found out that day that makes this a fact, okay? So Robert did this. First of all, he has that, I jumped ahead because I am very excited. What we're doing is very magical, and I'm very excited. I'm trying to stay grounded. I'm actually up on the edge of my chair here talking to you, literally. And, you know, so when Robert's telling me what he's experienced, what he's learned and studied and all this, I saw myself through him. And what I mean by that is I've been in network marketing. My very first company was 89 or 90, somewhere in there. And then I did really well. And the company actually had massive success that I was with. And they imploded on themselves because it grew too fast. So at that time, my traditional business career was taking off. So what I had done was just stay away from network marketing and focus on that. But I always knew that was a great model, great business. So 15 years later, I got back in. So since 2007, August, I just had an anniversary. It was August, the first week of August in 2007, I got back into this industry full time, and it's all I've done since. And what he's told me he's learned and experienced over that time sounded just like me, where he studied the legendary companies, you know, the Herbalifes, the Amways, the New Skin, the Avon, the Mary Kay, the Shackley, the big ones, right? The lifers that have been around a long time. And one thing that's common with all of them is they are a product-based company. You know, they're a product. You know, they're tangible and they're consumable, and they buy wholesale, retail, all that. But he's studying this stuff, right? And he's realizing that's where you need to go to have real massive success. And massive means legendary, big success. Getting in the top 10 of all the companies in the world, or maybe even knocking off that Amway, you're going to have to follow a certain model. Now, he's coming to all these conclusions on his own. And then all of a sudden, here comes Larry and these couple other guys I'm going to talk about. And they're validating what he's studying, okay? So I'm learning this from him, and I'm listening. Wow, this guy's me. Because I knew this all along in my career, but I never found the magic and the right situation until now. Till what I believe my higher power, which I choose to call, JC and God. Until this got put in front of me magically just recently, I knew the things that Robert was telling me, and I already believed in them, but I never found the feeling that just fit, that was right. And you guys know, the ones that are watching this, or someone invited you to take a look at this possibly that works with me now, or I told you to come check this out, either or. It doesn't have to be in a business. It doesn't have to be in network marketing. It can just be life. It could be a relationship with a spouse. It could be a boyfriend, girlfriend. It could be a job, anything. You get that gut feeling, right? When something feels good, feels right. You say, you know what? I belong here. Or this is going to work. Or, I'm going to lock arms with somebody and do this. It could be your spouse, whatever. And you know that you're going to be able to go through the fire with them, or get in the foxhole and go back to back and just do what you got to do. And that's the feeling that I got now that I really haven't had, really maybe in my whole life, but definitely not since 2007. I've never felt like I feel today, my hand to God, in such a magical commitment and everything aligning that you need to be really successful if you want to be in what we do. Or even if you want to be a little bit successful, whatever the case may be, it's all lined up, I believe. So let me go further. So basically what I took from Robert, so I don't be too long, I'm looking at my video time here, is what I took from Robert is he's open, he's willing, he's this. Basically like Steve Jobs, okay? Steve Jobs' attitude, hire people that are better than you, right? A-plus players. Because if you go out and hire people that are better than you and surround yourself with those type of people, not only they'll make you better, you'll learn things that you don't know because they got experience you don't know. But the A-plus players, I'm so excited. Look, my tongue won't go my brain. My brain's going this fast and my tongue won't keep up, So anyway, so when you get the A-plus players, then they'll go out and get the A players, right? They'll go get your team. So he has that mentality. And now it's one thing, again, like I said a minute ago, that you say it, but to do it. And let me tell you what I mean. So Robert assembles. Now, guys, first of all, disclosure for this video. This is not a corporate video. This is just me talking real to all of you. This is on a private page that you can only get here if you're invited by myself or somebody on, I don't like to say it, my team, our team, but somebody that's already involved, and they had to invite you to this page. That's the only way you got here. So here's the disclosure. If I say a title and you go Google the person and I didn't get the title right, forgive me. If I say something that's not quite perfect, forgive me. This is not this video is not going to get we're not going to go through and edit. I'm not going to give it to corporate for compliance. I'm just raw right now, real, speaking from my heart at 10 o'clock in the morning in Las Vegas, because the reason I'm cutting this video is you hear my voice. I cannot share this story with enough people fast enough that want to hear it. And the response that we're getting, and as fast as we're moving, I'm human. I can only do it so much in a day. And what's happening is by like 6 o'clock, the voice won't keep up. But I still got a night ahead of me, and people want to hear the story. So I'm doing this so some people can get the story, my story this way, and know what's going on and get a chance to take advantage of what I'm about to tell you. So let me just say this. So Robert Oblon goes out and forms what I'm calling, it's not the company. Everything here is me, guys. That's the disclosure. This is my story, what I experienced, my look, my outlook on things, what I'm calling. Nothing to do with the company. This is not a company video. I'm calling it he assembled the dream team, okay? And the first person that he brought aboard on this dream team is called John Fleming. If you don't know John Fleming, real quickly, he is the gentleman that worked at a high corporate level. I won't give him a title for disclosure. I don't know the exact title, but he worked at the level and took Avon to their billion-dollar status. And he's responsible for bringing the MLM, network marketing model, to Amway back in the day when Mary Kay was eating their lunch and kicking their butt. So that's what John did at a corporate level. He's also responsible for the direct selling news at a very high level. I won't give you the title because it doesn't matter, but he was very highly instrumental in the direct selling news. And he also has had tremendous success in the field. For example, my best friend, one of my best friends, Larry Thompson, joined network marketing on May 4th, 1968 with a company called Bestline. In that room the same night, signing an application to join Bestline was a guy named Jim Rohn, if you've ever heard of him. They joined the same company on the same night, ended up becoming best friends, and travel the world together and do amazing things. So 1 year later, John Fleming joins the same network marketing company. So they know each other about 49 years, and John's had great success. So in addition to being in the field, we'll say distributors like you and I, or you potentially could be, John has done that, and John has taken a company to that billion-dollar status, okay, and done other things. So very, 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 very respected, liked, and successful man in our industry. So he's on the team as a consultant to the industry, not an employee. Then the next dream team member he goes out and gets is Keith Halls. If you don't know Keith Halls, another rock star, okay? And I heard of these gentlemen prior to last week, but last week is the first time I met them face to face, got to shake hands, talk to them, etc. So Keith Halls has a couple feathers in his cap or notches in his belt. One of them is, you might have heard of a company called New Skin. Keith is responsible for taking New Skin public, okay? I don't know his title there, but he was at the corporate level. He's a finance person and a network marketer, and he helped take that company public and to their billion-dollar status. And I don't know the details, but bottom line, somehow in that transaction, Keith walked away from that company with, I think, approximately, give or take, again, my numbers, about $80 million. Now, this is what blows my mind. It also blows Larry Taylor's mind. We shake our head and say, man, I can't fathom this. But after he pulled out $80 million from New Skin, he went and built teams in the field. I can't really fathom that, but he did, because he loves people. He loves to help them. He loves to develop them, and that's what he does. So he went out and had great success after that in companies like Longevity, I believe, and I believe Synergy. So he has success again, high corporate level. He's got the B in his name, the billion-dollar strategist, and he's also got tremendous success in the field. So now those two are on board at Elepreneurs. And now comes along Larry Thompson. Oh, by the way, here, just recently, originally when Keith first came, he was a consultant to the company. I think now, again, don't hold me to the title, but I think he has the title of president. And the reason for that is because he's in the financial area of the corporate office, and he deals with the publicly traded company. So he needed a title and probably needed to be an employee. I don't know the details there, but he does have a title and he is part of corporate. Okay. But he started as a consultant to the company like John. So now those two are here. Now all of a sudden, Larry meets Robert Oblon in June, and things escalate. Next thing you know, they get to talking, him and Larry and Robert, Larry and Taylor have lunch and this and that. Next thing you know, Larry starts thinking about joining the team. This is before Wednesday, before I'm involved. Larry starts thinking about joining the team and what this could be. And he already knows these two guys' track records. He's known them for years. And they're like, wow, nothing like this has ever been assembled. So now, to speed the video up, Larry and Taylor, the LT Wealth Building Academy, commit 2 weeks ago, maybe going on 3 now, commit to be a part of this, what I'm calling Dream Team, which is the 3 Bs, John Fleming, Keith Halls, Larry Taylor, the $3 billion strategist that all have a B in their resume, and then the Taylor Thompson, Larry's wife, which is a rock star in network marketing in her own right. We don't need to get in her resume now, but as a single mom, built a good, strong six-figure income in Herbalife when she was taking care of her babies back in the day, not recently, back in the day. Very, very strong woman and a wonderful person in general. So now this company, Robert, assembled this dream team, which in my opinion well, not in my opinion, a team like this has never been assembled. You have never had a corporate team of John Fleming, a Keith Halls, and a Larry Thompson and Taylor working as billion-dollar strategists that, remember, these three companies that they had a major part in and responsible to going to $1 billion are three of the top 10 companies in our industry. And what's more important is of them three companies that they instrumentally put in the basic fundamentals and the foundation that exists today, those three companies make up 30% of the volume in last year, 2017, of the entire top 10. So out of 10 billion-dollar companies, those three that they worked on and took to that level make up 30% of the whole entire 10 combined. That's really impressive. So that's what I'm looking at from what they're asking me to come join them, right? So now I'm looking, okay, we got a team here. If I'm willing to roll up my sleeves and put in some work and do some things, I got a team behind me that's going to jump in the foxhole and we're going to go build something great. But that's not enough. Remember, 2 or 3 times before I said no. I said, Larry, I love you. I want to work with him so bad. But I said, it's not for me. But so I got the team, but I can't say yes yet, right? So let's go farther. So now let me tell you about the company. The company, again, the numbers are, guys, I'm close. Don't try to stump Dave Angelo and go find me wrong. I'm saying I'm close. The company started, I believe, in January. It may have been December, but I think fully operational, they launched in January of this year, 2018. So they're in their 8th month. I believe they're averaging about $5 million a month already. This month, right now, we're almost at the end. It's August 24th. They're on pace to do over $6 million, maybe $7 million in their 8th month. Now think about that. In their 8th month, maybe 7, let's say be conservative. 8th month of business, $6 million. If and when they do that, which I believe they're going to, that will be dependent upon where they end up between 6 and 7. That will be a 20 to 25% increase over July. That's just like crazy, okay, in August. Now, remember, I just told you they had, or not just told you 20 minutes ago, they had shipping challenges, or still do small ones. They're working them through now. They had shipping challenges and they had customer service challenges. Now, so, you got a new company, shipping challenges, customer service challenges, and they're going up by 20%. And nobody's leaving. Customers love what this product is. I mean, they're addicted, literally addicted to this product. And this is a real video, guys. It ain't going on the internet. So I'm going to be real with you right now. I hope you appreciate that, because that's the only way I know how to be. One thing I'm not is a politician. If you know me, you get it like it is. If you guys don't know me and you're meeting me for the first time, first of all, welcome and thanks for listening to me 28 minutes. But I'm real. You want to know something? Ask me. You always get the truth. Okay? So now let me tell you, $5 million a month company, $6 to $7 million in August, up 20% or more from July. And listen to this. Blew my mind, but I like it. 82% women. And I don't like it because women are beautiful and they're nice and pretty. And that's a nice thing to do, right? It's much more pleasant when a room's full of pretty ladies, but that's not why. The reason I like the fact that the company's 82% women is that, I don't know if you're a man on this, watching this and you admit it, but women are great to work with. They get it done, right? They don't cry, complain, whine, moan, nothing, right? That's in my opinion. That's why God let them have the babies, right? Because we are babies. But, they don't complain. They just get it done, right? This company is 82% women. But here's what blew me away. Guys, girls, ladies, people that are on here or watch this. In my experience, and I've been around the industry about 30 years, 29 years, something like that, full-time since 2007, August, so I just celebrated 11 years, full-time. In my experience, I've never experienced or heard of a customer to rep / distributor, brand builder, whatever you want to call it, a business owner to the customer. In our industry, I personally never heard of a ratio better than 5 to 1. That's the most I heard. 5 customers to 1 distributor. It's the best I've heard. Now, from my understanding, a company obviously wants to have as many customers as they can and less distributors, because customers stick around, distributors don't make money, whatever, quit, go somewhere else, and then you lose your customer. But when you got customers that aren't distributors and they're taking the product and they like it, they stick around and keep paying and you keep getting paid. That's a big deal if you're interested in residual income. Now, if you're here and you don't care about residual income, that doesn't matter. But if you want residual income, you need a good customer to rep ratio. Now, if you want to get ready, all right? And listen, I'm not kidding, man. If you are in network marketing, you might want to sit down. And if you're sitting down, stabilize yourself, because I don't want you to fall off the chair. I wish I could ask you guys I wish I could get you some input here. I wish we were live so you guys could guess what the ratio is. Today, with the problems I'm telling you, I say problems, challenges, little bumps, okay? The customer service, the shipping challenges, the way they're doing business is great, but it can be a lot better. What we're going to do in Elepreneur 2.0, unbelievable. Their customer to rep ratio is 14 to 1. 14 to 1. That's like almost 3 times more than the highest I've ever heard. It's unbelievable. I can only imagine. My guess, speculation, I don't know how high it could go, but I think between what the company already has going on and what we're going to add and do with Elepreneur 2.0, could it be 25, 30, 50 to 1? Maybe. I mean, it's unbelievable. So all of this, I'm like, this is too good to be true. Now, all that, I'm already, okay, boom, I'm in, boom, I'm in. I'm in, meaning company's good, people are good, leadership's good, team is good, products must be good from the numbers. Numbers don't lie. People can talk a good game. The numbers don't lie. Do you realize 6-7 million a month? You're only 1 million, 2 or 3 away in your first year of being a top 100 company. You only got to be doing 100 million a year to be in the top 100 of this entire industry, which is about, give or take, 5,000 companies. You only got to do about 100 million to be in the top 100. They're on 60, 70 million track in their first year. They're almost there. It just blows me away. So in my opinion, this company will be $1 billion company. But I really believe what I'm going to tell you in a minute about this product and what we're going to do, and I say we're, Robert, John, Keith, Larry, Taylor, and myself, I believe this company could knock off Amway. I believe that. I believe that we finally could have a new number 1. I truly believe that in my heart of hearts. So let me tell you about this product. The company has a lot of products. A lot of products. Well, I shouldn't say that. Not a lot, but I don't know. A couple handfuls. Roughly. I don't even know how many, because I'm only focused on one product, or basically 2 products. It's called DOSE, D-O-S-E. D-O-S-E. What is that? It's basically, the company has a product that to me is, well, I know to this knowledge, there's nothing like it exists. It's a daily dose of happy hormones, okay? Basically, DOSE is the only, it's the only way in the world that we know of to elevate all 4 happy hormones in your body naturally. You can't, the only other way is take a pharmaceutical, a drug for the 4, or get hugs and kisses and all that feel-good stuff, and the brain will produce them. If you're not familiar, DOSE happens to stand for dopamine, serotonin, I got to think again, dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins, okay? So those 4 things, the things that make you happy. So this product, and what the product is basically a capsule. I actually have them around here. Hold on. Nobody I've ever talked to got to see the products before they ordered them. But since we're doing a video, I got them right here with me. So you either have a capsule like this here, does whatever. It's a capsule. So you take one of those. And then if you're a coffee drinker, now my friend, I told you it's investing his money. He told me about the coffee, okay? Here's the coffee. That's 30 cups. This coffee is phenomenal. So you take a capsule and a coffee, that's a dose, okay? Or if you don't drink coffee, or you need a decaffeinated alternative, then you would have chocolate. Let me tell you, this stuff's banging. This is really good. I think it's designed, again, don't get me wrong, or don't hold me to it, but I think it was specifically made for like hot chocolate because it dissolves better. But tell you what, I'm here in Vegas, and I was mixing it with a spoon. I drink it cold. I mix it 1 scoop cold. It's delicious, but it wasn't dissolving. So yesterday, I spent $7 for this. Okay, yesterday, I got one of these Blendo bottles, and it has that little mixer, the little swirly ball. Man, I shake it up in there. I add 1 bottle of cold water and a scoop of this, shake it up for a second, not 1 grain, totally dissolved, smooth, like, I won't say chocolate milk because it's not thick and heavy in dairy, but just delicious. No residue in my container, no aftertaste. I personally love it. And I love the coffee, but I do watch my caffeine intake because of blood pressure. I just got my blood pressure down very low, and I'm just about off the medication. I'm on a very small dose. So I've had the coffee in the last 8 days or so since I've had the product. Maybe I've had 3 or 4 cups, but I don't do it every day. So when I don't do this, I do chocolate, okay? But it's one or the other. So you're taking a capsule and a coffee, or capsule and a chocolate, okay? That's it. So that's the product that nobody's got that we know of naturally to release these hormones. Now, that's a product that's awesome, right? Now, I'm getting to the end, guys, so hang in there. I know I went a little long than I wanted to, but I'm passionate. I hope you can feel through the video. I know it's not real live, but hope you get where I'm coming from. But I'm telling you my story. What I'm telling you might not be a fit for you. You might not want the product. I'm just telling you what I've experienced since last Wednesday. That's all. Whole purpose of this video. So let me get my thoughts back. So let me tell you, first of all, so now the numbers are good. I tasted the product. It's awesome. For me personally, I knew the first day it affected me. I'm not going to add minutes to the video, but last Wednesday I was going through a lot of stuff. I thought I had a stroke Tuesday in Arizona, and then I didn't want to go to a hospital because I was having this meeting at Elepreneurs with everybody. So I had to fly to Dallas, and I couldn't cancel it because Robert was going out of the country. So it would have postponed it 2 weeks. I couldn't do it unless I was dying. So here I got having a stroke in my brain, blah, 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 blah. I had a lot going on. And when I got this product Wednesday, I had a dose in the office. They gave me a capsule and I had a chocolate late morning at Elepreneur. I knew in a few hours I was back at the hotel later at night. I had all this stuff in my mind. I'm evaluating this company. I'm thinking about the hospital. I need to get checked out. Did I have a stroke? Blah, blah, blah. And I was at total peace, like total serenity. And the only thing I could compare it to, I told a friend, was like just really being in that place where you're just chilled and maybe you read the Bible or you went to church or you prayed. You're just in this total place. Doesn't matter what's going on around you. It's like I was just at peace. That's the only thing I can say. The first 2 days, I felt a total peace. Now that the product's in me every day for 7 or 8 days, I'm happy. I got major focus. I mean, I'm on point, guys. And if you know me, eye to tiger, laser focus. You don't know me, tiger leadership, all that stuff. I'm the tiger, man. Eye of the tiger. I am laser focused. Hey, 10 o'clock here. Do I sound jacked up? And do I feel good? I feel amazing. I don't know if I've ever felt better in my life. And I'm not going to give that. I'm not going to give the product all that credit. I do take other supplements, a couple other products that take care of inflammation in my body, and I take some hemp oil. Actually, we have hemp product, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. But I do take a few other things that I think contribute in my eating habits, contribute to how I'm feeling. But I was feeling good last week. This week I feel even better, like really, really good, like octane good, better. Now, One of the things the company's currently doing is they only give away 1 or 2 samples. So some people, they're doing those numbers that they're doing, but sometimes 2 days, you don't know. It might take you 3-4 days to know if it affects you. So bottom line is what we're going to do in Elepreneur 2.0 is this. This company, guys, if you've ever done an MLM company, a network marketing company, or you wanted to, but you didn't like them, let me say this. This is your company. Here's why. I believe it's your company. Here's why. This company will be so far from your traditional network marketing company, it won't even seem like one. The only thing that will make it a network marketing company is the compensation plan, because it pays, it could pay, from what I hear, I don't know facts, could be, possibly matching income, generational pay, master distributor pay. I'm not sure the details, but it's going to have an MLM residual component. But it's going to be more like the affiliate program of Amazon, and it is going, oh, my phone's right here. I was going to pick up my phone. I'm on my phone. You guys are on it. It's going to have an app. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I let the cat out of the bag, guys. Don't tell nobody. We're going to have a full-service app come Elepreneur 2.0 in November. Full service. It's going to act like Uber. So we're going to have a system like Uber. We're going to have an affiliate type program like Amazon and a residual income like MLM. You put all that together, guys, that's magical. That's big stuff. So now let's get to the end. I'm all done. Now everything's working. I like the product. I love what I saw at corporate. Not really what I saw as much as what I felt. Robert, I really resonated with him. I have a good BS meter, guys. You know, I've been dealing with people since I've been a teenager. Confidently, I can tell you, I am an unlicensed psychiatrist. I have people skills, I believe, at a very high level. Okay, for a man, especially, guys. Those of you ladies, for a man, I listen more than most, and I pay attention to detail, okay? And I remember things. I know men don't do that stuff. Most men. Larry does, and a lot of these guys do, but most men don't do that stuff. So everything felt good, but here's the last component. If I was brought out there, and this is no offense to any of you that do this for a business or have done it, but this is me personally, this is my story I'm sharing. If this was a weight loss shake, or just another coffee that whatever made you lose weight, it could be. If that coffee was just a weight loss coffee, or we were doing a weight loss shake or weight loss pill, whatever, I wouldn't do this. My hand to God, guys. I wouldn't do it. And there's a lot of reasons that we won't add another 20 minutes to this video that I'm running though, but I wouldn't do it. Because the way I feel is those products might help you, like the companies, take a shake in the morning, a shake at lunch, and a reasonable dinner. Well, guess what? I'm pretty confident you could have a McDonald's milkshake for breakfast, a McDonald's milkshake for lunch, and have a sensible dinner. You'll probably still lose weight, especially if you add exercise. See, in my opinion, I won't attach myself to those companies because that product, the result you're looking to get, you can do without the product. That's my opinion. That's me, how I feel. This product, nobody has, but even if someone duplicates it, they make it, which that's flattering. Someone gets the formula and they are able to do something, which probably will happen. Here's what. The numbers tell me that the product works. 7 or 8 out of 10 people are affected positively, right? I was affected positively. The numbers tell me they stick around. They're 14-1. They're 6 million in their 8th month. That tells me that it works, right? That's a fact. I could tell you the people I spoke to these last 8 days, I've never had a response to anything I've sold or shared with anybody in my life. And I've done it all. I have businesses and network marketing. When I talk to someone and tell them what this product is supposed to do, they don't even know that it does it. I just say, well, this is what it's supposed to do. They go, oh my God, I can't wait to get it. I swear to God, guys, my hand to God. The reaction from people is blowing my mind. And not just me. I just had a girl this morning. Her name is Kristen from Oklahoma. She gets on the phone with me this morning. Dave, my sister-in-law, can't wait to get the product. She wants it. That's now my people, my peeps. They're getting that reaction. I've never had that for myself, and I surely never had my team. People on my team go to me and say, oh my God, my people can't wait to get the product. like after they talk to one or two. I've had people talk to hundreds of people and not get results. I mean, it's amazing. But here's the bottom line. We have a product that is making people happy, naturally. If you're making them happy, what happens? You got better relationships. You're a better wife. You're a better husband. You're a better father. You're a better brother or sister. You're a better coworker. You're a better boss. You're a better leader, right? If you're happy. Maybe if you're happier, maybe we can keep someone from doing drugs. Maybe someone will not get in depression and commit suicide. Whatever, okay? That is a purpose. Now I'm not for just lining my pockets and helping people line their pockets. I'm helping the world be a better place globally, changing people's minds. Maybe cut down, who knows, on some terrorism or some school bombings. I never said this till right now. It's amazing when you talk. You know, we talk about one finger out, three finger back. If you work with me, as I'm talking, things are coming into my mind. All these school bombings and shootings. Oh, I don't want to talk negative, but all that stuff. Maybe if we get more people in this product, less of that will happen. See, that's purpose for me. That's a reason to do it. Not just to line my pocket. That's the least reason. I've always made money my entire life. I've never had to worry about that. It's what this does. It's the mission. Now, you know what else? It's the byproduct. Remember, our product does not give you anything. Doesn't give you anything. What it does, it naturally releases the 4 happy hormones in your brain. Dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins. Naturally. That's it. The byproduct of all that is the things I just said, and guess what? Losing weight. People are losing weight on the product because why? What the product does. Example, those cravings you get, you know, the binge eating or the emotional eating, all that stuff, your brain is craving fat. So the fat that we get from the junk food, the McDonald's, or maybe comfort food, what your brain is actually craving, we tag it emotional eating, but your brain is craving those fats. And the junk food has the fats. So when you go out and you eat the comfort food, your brain says, I'm happy, right? Well, this product is proactive. It feeds the brain good fat. It gives it good fat, so the signals are, your brain already thinks it ate junk food, but it didn't eat the junk food. So now your binging and your craving should reduce or go away. And if it goes away, great, but even if it cuts down, less crap in, feeling good, weight's going down. And I never said this to anybody I talked to in the last 8 days. But if you're losing weight, now what happens? Blood pressure can go down, diabetes can go away, cholesterol can go down, your bones go away, your back doesn't hurt. All these things can happen. So the reason I'm engaged, the reason I said, Larry, let's go. Larry and Taylor. It wasn't right away, guys. I didn't do this after the first 3 hours. It took days. And I dug deep to bring you guys the story that I experienced. And at the end of it all, I said, okay, let's do this. Let's go out and build a legacy. Let's change the world. Let's change lives. And let's make a difference. Let's go launch Elepreneur 2.0. Find as many people as we can and help them and give them some happy coffee, happy chocolate, whatever you want to call it, okay? Happy dose, whatever we want to say. But let's give them something that really can genuinely change their life and help the people around them. Okay, that's what I'm about. My company, Tiger Leadership, it's about health, wellness, lifestyle, helping people enjoy this earth as long as they can, as best they can, while they're here. That's my story. That's why I'm going to cry. I mean, that's why I do what I do. Okay? So, I appreciate if you listened this long and you stuck around for 48 minutes, because I thought this would be 20. But as I'm talking to you, I'm passionate. Things are coming in my mind. Let me tell you what it costs to get involved. Now, if you feel the shoe fits from what I said, and you want to be on our first, I have a focus group going, okay? Which is me, Larry, and Taylor. 2 rock stars. One of Larry, the best that's ever been an MLM, by far, industry legend, 50 plus years, is leading my team. Taylor, his wife, is right next to him. She's going to lead the team, specifically the women. There's no better 1-2 punch out there, period. And then I can add a little bit. I got some game, but not their game, but I can help you a little bit, okay? So you want to be on the first focus group call of history. You want to know what it takes? $49. For $49, you can join this company, join this team, and join this mission. $49 even, no change, $49. You're on the team, you're in Elepreneurs, and you're part of our mission. And you could be on the very first focus group call, leading the charge, Larry, Taylor, and I, Monday night, the 27th, this Monday, August 27th at 9 p.m. Eastern. You can hear from Larry and Taylor and myself, but Larry and Taylor, they're going to lead this and tell us what's next, give us direction, and tell us what to do from now until November 1st, Elepreneurs 2.0 launch in Atlanta. $49. That's it. How much a month? Is that what you're thinking? There's no monthly. Okay. Zero. Not $10 for your website. Nothing. $49, and your bill is paid for 1 year. That's it. $49. You're on the team. You could come to the focus group call because you're eligible. You paid your dues. You can hang around on the campfire, be on the Facebook page, learn what's going on, and you can engage now, or you can wait till Elepreneur 2.0, or you can jump in anywhere in between. But for $49, you get to see every single thing we're doing. Guys, let me tell you, that's a joke. You didn't need a 50-minute video to spend $49 to be part of this, but I wanted to share my heart today. I really did, and I hope something resonated with you. Now, if you're looking to do this, now obviously if you want to be a customer, get a hold of myself if I invited you and you watch this, or if you just want to try the product, you want to get some product and not join for $49, that's okay. Get a hold of who invited you to watch this and get on their site and get the product right away. If you want to join for $49 today, do it right away. Because if you join right now, you have time until Monday, 9 o'clock to get people in at $49 and be on the call. That's all you got to do to qualify to be with us on the team and on the call, first focus group call, is be involved for $49. If you plan on, you think you want to do this business, maybe even a little bit, and you want to do it a lot for sure, but even if you think you might want to do it, get the product, get the capsules and a coffee, or get the capsules and a chocolate. Get the two, they're cheap. It's cheap stuff, inexpensive, not cheap, inexpensive. Not what you would think they cost. As a distributor, you get a 20% discount. So if you pay the $49, you get 20% off. The 20% off will almost eat up the $49. It's a joke. This is really a joke, this business. Get the product, get on it, try it for a few weeks, see how you feel. See if it may not impact you the way it impacted me. Okay, but they're telling me, and the numbers tell me, that it impacts 7 or 8 people out of 10. That's pretty good, right? $49, what do you got to lose? I guarantee you it's Friday night, tonight, tomorrow, or Sunday. You're going to spend money this weekend. You're going to go out to eat. You're going to do something with the kids. You might go to a ball game, whatever. Put in a tank of gas if your car's a little, almost a compact these days is $50, right? You fill the tank of gas. It could be 2 times as $49. What do you have for it when it burns off? 0 to show for it. $49 here, you're on a call with the best that's ever done it. You get to see inside what's going on. You're 90 days ahead of Elepreneur 2.0. You get to kick the tires. You get to look under the hood. You get all that stuff for $49. Man, it's a joke. I personally have never been involved in any network marketing deal that wasn't hundreds to get involved. My current company that I am now pulled out of, meaning I didn't resign. I'm there. I will help my team, but that's not my lead. That's not what I'm promoting. It's a lifestyle company. This now is my home, and it's more focused and more committed than I've ever been before. This is my main course right here. All right, and I'd love you to join us. So get with the person that asked you to look at this and say, I'm ready to get started. Get the link, sign up right now, $49, and then go share this video. Get on this page. Tell them to invite you. Get on this page and share this video with your friends and family. And just give them no pressure. If it feels like a fit, give them your link. Get them signed up for $49. Tell them to get their friends on there. Let this video do the work, okay? And if it's great, they want to join us, great. And if not, okay. But remember, even if they're not sure, if you're not sure, I'm going to tell you, because this is private, I don't have to be politically correct, you'd be foolish not to spend $49 to evaluate a business and be on that call Monday night with Larry and Taylor and hear what's coming in the future. People spend lots of money to evaluate companies. They fly places. They do all kinds. They spend money on people, professionals, to get opinions. You need $49 to be on this major deal, okay? Again, my name is Dave Angelo. If you don't know me, you're not already connected to me, send me a friend request on Facebook. On Facebook, I am Dave Angelo, not David, Dave Angelo. And everywhere else on social media, I'm Tiger Leadership. You'll find me. But listen, I appreciate you taking 55 minutes out of your day or night or whatever time it is in your part of the world, because we are international. Our team is already spread over to Australia and Canada and New Zealand, and we've only been doing this a week, guys. Let's get going. I thank you for your time. I appreciate you. I hope that you're part of the team. If it's not for you, that's okay too. I appreciate you taking 55 minutes out of your life to listen to me ramble. And if you just want to try the product and see what it does for you, or maybe you have someone in your family that maybe has some ups and downs emotionally and stuff, and you want to try it, get a hold of the person that asked you to come here and say, hey, I'd like to try the product. I'd like to get involved. I'd like to do both. Okay? I wish everybody a wonderful rest of the summer. Ain't much left. Labor Day's coming here in America. If you're out of the country, you might not have Labor Day. But listen, have a great day. Have a great rest of the year if you're not part of the team. And God bless and be safe. And I'll see you all guys in the near future. Take care.